Here we go. Hi guys, I've been a fan of the Office Blokes channel since the start of the pandemic, and you guys make great videos for me to watch. Keep up the great work. Cheers for that.
Who's this? Considering we started halfway through the pandemic, they were listening to us before we were listening to us.
Did we? Well, you don't know what country he's from. Because...
Fuck off, the pandemic started at the same time globally.
Well, when it was declared a pandemic, yeah, but it hit different countries at different times. So
Mate, we started this channel, the reaction channel started in July 2020.
When did the podcast channel start? That was over a year ago.
Pandemic started in March, if not before.
Anyway.
But we appreciate you. We appreciate your
We do
viewership.
appreciate it. Anyway, I have a personal dilemma with my girlfriend, which I want some advice on. I am the guy for advice on this, definitely.
What's his name?
I'm not going to say.
Fucking hell. Getting away with everything these, eh?
We'll call him Bob.
Because that's his name. All right, Robert.
Office bloke Bob. Right, he wants some advice. He's been with her for at least a year now and the relationship is great. But the problem is we barely have sex. I've asked her before and she rarely says yes. I'm a guy in my early 20s. I have a decent sex drive. I'm scared to bring up the conversation with her as I don't know how she'll react. What do you guys reckon? Shall I bring up? What should I do to bring up her naughty side and to have some fun? Based off the guy's name, I was going to say get her drunk, but based off the guy's name, probably not.
Usman Khan.
No. That's a tough one because for me, I think that's an important part of a relationship.
Yeah, you've got to start as you mean to go on. Either bin her off or see if she's got any nice sisters.
Yeah.
Job before you bin her off.
It's a big deal though, because if that's a year in, like you're supposed to be going mad, it's your honeymoon period and all that sort of stuff. When you're decades in, it might be a bit of a different story. Yeah. I don't know. You guys will have to take over on that one. I think that's pretty sketchy though. Maybe she's just very repressed, or maybe she's playing away.
How old is he?
Early 20s.
That was my next point. Maybe she's
early 20s.
Maybe she's eating from another table. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Again, based off the guy's name, it might be...
She's coming home full. Can't eat anymore.
Based off the guy's name, it might be culturally not very acceptable for her to be who she really is if she is eating from another table. Right, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So Muslims, is what you're saying?
Definitely an Indian name.
Right.
I don't think that is sustainable though. If you've got a high sex drive and she doesn't, and you're only a year in,
yeah, it's not going to last.
What are you going to be like when
if you're young, in your 20s, after a year, just incompatible, move on.
I mean, what's going to happen is they'll be together for 10, 20 years and he'll resent the fact that he's missed out on so much because she's so repressed, and then he'll get his head turned 20 years in by a younger model who's a freak and probably a nutcase, because they do usually go hand in hand, and then he'll end up doing something dirty and they'll split up. So
yeah,
go on. Sorry, Mike.
I would just say move on. I think.
I just hope they haven't got kids yet or anything like. I mean, only a year
early
into a relationship,
20s, been together for a year.
Kids. Don't commit yourself. See how it goes. Test the waters. Maybe spice up the relationship with maybe buy some things from Love Honey, or something along the similar lines. I don't know what the equivalent is wherever they are around the world, but Love Honey's a global brand that you can buy from. The ship globally. Not that they sponsor anything on the show.
They should do though.
Yet.
A lot of sex toys do
maybe
sponsor.
Buy the Humpus and so say if you're not going to do it, then I'm going to get the Humpus. I don't know what the Humpus is. Go and look at our reactions.
One thing I will say is the most unattractive thing he can possibly do is to mope about it and be like, "Oh, you're not fucking me," because instantly she just won't respect him.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to spice it up is the way. Maybe she might just be repressed. If she's early 20s as well, she might be new to all this. It might
maybe it's shit.
Maybe
she's like, I don't enjoy it.
Maybe it's not very big.
Maybe you're doing it wrong. Maybe you're doing it totally wrong.
Stop jamming it in her armpit.
Put it in the right place first, then see what happens.
I think there's the two ways of looking at it, and it's either she's not into you, maybe she's with you for the wrong reasons or whatever, or she might just be quite repressed and he needs to spice it up a little bit, get her out of her shell. She might be an absolute freak when she opens up. No pun intended.
Before you do it, before you know it, you'll be having rusty trombones and Cleveland Steamers.
Yeah, the baguette. I don't know what that is.
I'll show you.
Oh, dear.
I'd carry on a little bit longer. I'd try and spice it up. It's, if you can, culturally, if you drink in your culture, then definitely get some booze involved. That helps to grease the gears.
Yeah, if you can't drink alcohol, get some drugs.
We don't condone the use of, unless it's Viagra. Or
That's what. Well, it could have been. I was thinking Rohypnol.
Oh,
Office Blokes Confidential has been cancelled already.
Put on a rag and say, "Does that smell like Rohypnol to you?"
That's chloroform.
Chloroform, sorry, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
smells like chloroform to you. Yeah.
28 minutes, edit.
Yeah, I mean, that it is what it is. You know, fingers crossed she comes out of a shell and you're meant to be. And
If not, just move on, I think.
Spice it up, give it an extra push, give it another month.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, bin her off.
If it does work and you spice up your love life and it all goes great and you end up with 3 boys, then Dave,
You know
Daz
the
and
names.
Mike.
Yeah.
Got the name sorted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully we help with that. I don't know.
Yep. I think that's a good
We
help.
shall see.
Yeah.
Watch this space.